Hey, millionaire. We all know how hard it is to win the lottery. You're pretty lucky if you can win a big jackpot just once, but there are an elite few who win more than once. In fact, they win a lot more than once. All the people in this video have won the lottery more than 100 times, and some went a step further and won more than 1,000 times. It's crazy, but true. If you think that's impossible, we're gonna prove you wrong. Some of the winning streaks on this list will blow your mind. But while some of these winners are just lucky, a few of these stories have a few secrets behind them. Want to find out how these people won the lottery hundreds or thousands of times? Then keep watching. We'll let you in on all their secrets. Nadine Vukovich. Nadine Vukovich is a kind-hearted veterinarian from Pennsylvania who dedicates all her time to healing animals. Maybe doing all that good work earned her enough positive karma to win the lottery as many times as she wants, because her winning streak is seriously impressive. She's cashed in 209 winning tickets so far. She started getting lucky in 2004, and it continued until 2016. Every time, she was cashing in scratch-off tickets worth at least $600. That doesn't sound hugely impressive, but they all added up to a whopping $348,000. Of course, that made some people pretty suspicious, but when the Auditor General looked into it, they found nothing fishy was going on. With so many legit lottery wins, Nadine might be one of the luckiest people on Earth. Clarance W Jones. This Massachusetts man started making headlines when someone realized he was cashing in a mind-blowing amount of winning scratch-off tickets. Over the course of 10 years, Clarance W. Jones redeemed more than 10,000 winning tickets. He claimed he achieved this unbelievable winning streak by inventing a methodology for winning. He never revealed this method fully, but he did say that he buys tickets from the middle of the pack and from stores that already had a big win from a ticket they sold. Over the years, he collected an incredible $18 million in lottery winnings, and it was going great until the IRS got suspicious. It turned out the 80-year-old and two co-conspirators were involved in a 10% scheme. To pull off this 10% scheme, Clarence used his accomplices, who were two shop owners who sold lottery tickets. These shop owners would buy winning tickets from the rightful owners, and Clarence would collect the winnings as if they were his. He'd then reflect these winnings on his tax return, but because he called himself a professional gambler, he'd offset those winnings with all his gambling losses. So he hardly paid any tax on the millions he was collecting from the lottery. If you're wondering why these winners were willing to sell their tickets to Clarence, there's a simple answer. Even though they were selling him the tickets at a little less than what they were worth, they were avoiding paying taxes on the winnings, which would have been even more costly. Clarence and his two accomplices were put on trial for defrauding the IRS. According to the court documents, Clarence had paid just $16,000 in taxes on a reported $52,000 of reported income between 2011 and 2017, even though he'd actually cashed in $486,000 worth of lottery tickets in 2017 alone. Some of his wins might have been genuine, but still, this doesn't look great. Clarence spent just 2 months in prison for his crimes. Can you hit subscribe faster than Clarence was cashing in tickets? You have until we mention the next person on our list. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Angela Couch. Angela Couch is another suspiciously lucky lottery player who was busted for a discounting scam like Clarence. She was California's second luckiest lottery player and cashed in 174 tickets between 2004 and 2007 before she was busted. She might have gotten away with it if she wasn't buying the tickets from her own store. MJB video. Stupidly, she was also selling these winning tickets from her store to one of her frequent customers. That customer, Jose Ruiz, was also showing up at the lottery office with a suspicious number of winning tickets. When you think about it, she definitely was lucky, not for winning the lottery, but for getting away with that scam for too long. The Jaafar Family. How many winning lottery tickets do you need to cash in before the IRS starts getting suspicious? Well, the Jaafar family managed 13,000. I know what you're thinking. You're right. It was another 10%ing scheme. The Massachusetts family took home a total of $21 million before they were caught. Ali Jaafar was the biggest winner, averaging 4 wins per day. Ali's sons were also in on the action, cashing in extra tickets and deducting their wins from their tax returns too. But the conspiracy goes even deeper. Apparently, some lottery agents were involved in their scheme, taking home a cut of the winnings in exchange for not reporting the suspicious winning streak. If you were wondering how they got away with it for so long, there's your answer. But it didn't last. Despite the huge winnings, the family paid less than $24,000 in taxes. So you can bet the courts didn't go lightly on them when they were finally caught. We don't know what their sentencing was, but the charges carry a recommended sentence of nearly 30 years in prison. What do you think about Ali getting his sons involved in this scam? Tell us in the comments, and keep watching for some genuinely lucky people. The Oksnes Family. Okay, so this family's winning streak isn't as giant as the other people on this list, but the story of their multiple wins is so heartwarming, I just had to include it in this video. The Norwegian family won their national lottery 3 times over 6 years. The first jackpot was won by the grandfather of the family. Then his adult daughter, Hege Jeanette, won another jackpot. And finally, her brother took home the prize. But what makes this interesting is the timing of each win. Every single time the family hit a lottery jackpot, Hege Jeanette was either pregnant or she had just welcomed a new baby into the family. I can't think of a better moment to win big. Their prizes added up to a total of 24 million krona. That's over $3 million. And finally, our top spot goes to not just one winner, but a whole group of extra lucky people. The Ohio 7. The Ohio Lottery had a pretty interesting run of winners between 2014 and 2017. These 7 winners won the lottery more than 100 times each over those 3 years. They were all buying their tickets from different cities around the state, but even though they were not connected, their impressive winning streak still earned them the nickname the Ohio 7. The luckiest winner got into a habit of playing Keno Booster at a bar that paid off big time. He allegedly won 150 times, taking home a total of $150,000. And Keno Booster was the lucky game for other winners from the Ohio 7, with Pick 4 also paying out pretty often. That shouldn't really surprise us though. Those games are known for their good odds of winning, if you play them right. I guess the Ohio 7 had the secret to winning those games, because this is another case of genuine, mind-blowing winning streaks with no scam involved.